Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of July 15th, 2019. Oh, goodness, what am I naming these again? What would they say if I? Okay, so I've been receiving a lot of emails lately regarding just that. Should I contact them? What if I did contact? What would be their response to my contacting them, and etc.? So I'm going to start out as I normally do with my first Lenormand deck in order to get a big picture view of the energies that will be available for you to work with on into and through the week of July 15th, 2019, whichever Cancer energy I am reading for during this general reading. Thank you to those of you whom have let me know that these were indeed your messages, that the messages resonated for you. That helps me greatly. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Now, on the bottom of the first Lenormand deck, we have the cross, which represents burden. Okay, so we have a Cancer energy that's feeling a little bit burdened in the beginning of the week of July 15th, 2019, because of some form of obstacles with the mountain. Okay, we have somebody wanting to sneak away from a situation, or a Cancer or a situation or a person is definitely carrying the energies of the fox, which are energies of sly and cunning behavior. So there's been a lesson here of sorts. And now with the tree showing up, Cancer, this is a time for you to go through a rebirth, to figure out, what did I learn about myself through that person, circumstance, situation, environment, and so on? What have I learned? How have I risen spiritually above that? And now how am I going to move on into my future? So this Cancer has the wishing well, hoping, wishing, and praying to roll the dice and take a risk regarding something that ended, okay? And when the coffin shows up for me, this represents that something ended because it was meant to at this time. The path no longer serves whichever Cancer this is. Something may have come to a quick and swift ending with the scythe or the scythe showing up here, or Spirit is saying it's time to bring an end to an ending. Okay, so we have someone who's thinking about something that ended or is ending, or however that's reflecting in your journey at this time. Now, in the center of the first Lenormand deck, we do have the star card showing up. So Spirit is saying, I would like to help for you, or we would like to help for you to make your wishes come true. But you've got to come out or away from the energies whereby some form of lies and deceit were involved. Maybe you are fearful of making new wishes at this time in your life, during especially the second half of the week of July 15th, 2019. So we have I feel like by the end of the week, going into the weekend, we do have divine timing taking place here. So someone may end up connecting, meeting, coming together, and negotiating with another or others. There's a bit of confusion here, but we have a Cancer who's smiling towards the energy of the ring, which is commitment. A commitment, a contract, a partnership. But then there's confusion again and anxiety right after, trying to get to the truth about some form of communication, texting, talking, tweeting with another person. All right. So I'm going to lay a 5-card spread using the first Lenormand deck. I'm just looking at the bottom cards. Yes, indecision. Which path should I go towards? There's a masculine at a distance from someone, not living in the same home environment with them. This could be you, Cancer, waiting on another waiting on you. Contemplating a situation involving children or family, and or contemplating a very playful connection, wanting to create maybe a new chapter, but again, we have the scythe and the coffin. So Spirit saying, roll the dice and take a risk and bring an end to that. Like in your mind, move towards happiness and joy. If that was meant to be, it will come. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant to be, right? What is it? If you love something, etc. All right, so we do have towards the weekend, this fox showing up, or the energies of the fox around this Cancer, which is sly and cunning behavior, going towards a wish, but not knowing exactly what you are wishing for because you are in a moment of spiritual transformation. So the advice here is don't take a risk. You are not trapped or stuck when it comes to creating peace, joy, happiness, and fulfillment in your life. What is it that inspires you that you always wanted to learn more about? Now would be a fantastic week to sign up for that course or class in the community, or get some supplies and start learning from a YouTube channel about what it is that inspires you, or how you could in turn inspire others during the week of July 15th. 2019. All right, so I'm almost done shuffling the second Lenormand deck for clarification. So this Cancer is being guided with the book energies to research previous chapters, especially when it comes to your security and stability, and how you're going to now create maybe more abundance in your life. Maybe not even in just the area of finances, but when it comes to peace, joy, and happiness. With the stork showing up, we do have someone wanting to give birth to a connection whereby they can shine like the sun and feel very happy and fulfilled. They want to text, talk, and tweet with another involving a situation with children, or just a playful connection. Yeah, so we may have a bored and discontent energy here who is a bit playful and mischievous, who's thinking about someone who's this well-dressed masculine. And again, has this ended? And the coffin has shown up, is that twice now, where we have to acknowledge that when something ends, we should not allow ourselves to become stagnant. You know, we're supposed to always be focusing on our own journey because everyone else's is taken. By the second half of the week of July 15th, 2019, for this Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, you have the key to success, Spirit saying, to come out of the confusion by bringing a quick and swift ending to a commitment, partnership, or contract, something that no longer serves you. And yet we have someone, a Cancer, who's wanting to travel back towards the fox, the energies of sly and cunning behavior. Interesting. Or someone who has those energies. They're not a completely honest person at this time for whatever reason. So Cancer, you know, this person, these thoughts, this holdup, these obstacles being represented by the mountain are blocking you from moving into newer, better directions. And the advice is to sweep away from the cross energies of whatever it is that is burdening you. So write down, what is it that's burdening me in my life at this time? And then cross that off and replace it with new goals and intentions that inspire you day to day in your own personal journey. Okay. Yeah, thinking about talking to someone. The coffin showed up again. Kind words and messages may come from a snake, okay? And the snake energies are about energies of lies and deceit. Someone that cannot be trusted. Okay, so in the first few days of July 15th, 2019, we have security and stability, but someone feeling trapped and or stuck. So again, Spirit's saying we will guide you into a path that is lucky, that is karmic, if you'll just research the next chapter of your life. By midweek, we have a Cancer who hopefully is going to follow Spirit's advice and sign up for a course in the community or at a university, or get the supplies like I did at Walmart: oil, paints, brushes, canvases. And do something that really fulfills you. You've got the sun in your thoughts, the sun in your foundation, in your day-to-day life. If you'll work on what inspires you and brings you joy in your own personal journey. There may be some confusion here regarding the situation whereby children are involved, or there is a playful connection. And with the clouds parting there, I feel like by the end of the week going into the weekend, this Cancer is starting to find out more clarity about how to move into a new direction. And Spirit's saying, here's the bridge. It's time to bridge yourself into a new direction whereby you can give birth to new ideas. Traveling and or moving with your children. Now would be a great time to reconnect with family and friends. Okay, so let's look at the energies of the person that this Cancer wants to reach out to, if there is someone. If not, then I guess only the first part, unless you meet someone, and I'll see if that energy shows up for this Cancer. Okay, oh goodness. So this is the Osho Zen Tarot, and for clarification, I am going to be doing a circle spread to represent the person that Cancer is dealing with. So there is a Cancer, whoever's energies these are, who is dealing with someone who is carrying the Seven of Swords energies of self-destruction. And this person may have you stuck up in your thoughts, trying to learn more about this connection. There's definitely a playful energy here. But the person that this Cancer is dealing with in their relationship sector has a mind mess going on because of their self-destruction, because they're focusing maybe only on the playful part of a connection. They're all over the place. Okay, so they're being guided to take action, to slow down and recognize that home is where the heart is. The path that this person is living is a blessing. They have created it up to this point, and they need to give thanks to their current circumstances. So they want to take action to maybe complete one journey and to move into a new, to connect out with other people. I think they're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, maybe by the weekend, and they may be traveling and or moving towards you or you towards them. This is your energy, Cancer, with the Chariot. It is time to come into an awareness, or at least this person is, of what isn't working for them, and they're trying to move into directions of new success. So you may recognize that about this person, or know that that's what this person is going through at this time at the end of the week into the weekend. So subconsciously, Spirit is trying to guide them to enjoy their ordinary day-to-day life so they can free their mind of this mess and self-destruction. So day to day, they need to realize that it takes two to make a situation complete, right? They need to slow down. They need to think about, what is it I want to give birth to in my future? How do I burn away from what wasn't working and move into a path of success? Spirit's giving them in the inner strengths position of the circle spread the Three of Swords energies of isolation. So they're giving them the strength. Spirit's giving this person that Cancer's thinking about the strength to heal from inner conflict and chaos, to use their tears to cleanse away from some form of heartache, so that they can find joy in connection to everyone without the energies of self-destruction and messed up thoughts about just appreciating the ordinary day to day. So this person is running on a lot of coffee or Mountain Dew or something. Okay, for clarification, in a 3-card summary to my right, they have a lot of fantasy and illusion here, but they're tied up in knots because they're still clinging to the past in some way. They may see you as creating success in your life, and they may be drawn to you, or they are trying to create success in their life. They want to travel and connect, and maybe so do you, but they are carrying the energies of the King of Air. So we've got Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energies of intensity. They're trying to push beyond some form of obstacles and figure out, what does a happily ever after mean to me? They're comparing Cancer to someone else. At least one particular person is, for whichever Cancer that resonates with. Okay, so by the end of the week, going into the weekend, the advice here is to go with the flow and to know that the High Priestess will bring about the truth of the situation. And this person, Cancer, will be able to shift their perspective into, what does make me feel happily ever after? Have I mastered this experience, this lesson, these circumstances? There's a lot of fantasy and illusion here. There's a lot of self-destruction. So be careful. Somebody may not be connecting with you. I would say that it is not a good time to connect until this person figures out what they want. Don't let another person's journey hold you back when it comes to your own, is a message I just heard. So I'm going to close with one card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing word of prayer, please, to bring this particular Cancer energy on into and through the week of July 15th, 2019. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Wow. Gemini just got this, I believe. Maybe that's who some of you are dealing with. We do have energy healing work. So now is a time during this week to really ground yourself, to go for walks in nature, to learn how to meditate, to shut things down, to light a candle, to breathe, right? Do the 5-8-11. Breathe in for 5, hold for 8, blow out for 11. And as you do, imagine yourself breathing in the light of spirit, goodness, cleansing, breathing out negativity, unhealthy cells, unhealthy anything in your life. If some of you have been worried about your children, right behind the first card, we have your children being watched over by the angels, and you are being guided to honor and trust your feelings during this week. For some of you, you are being guided to explore your options. Okay, so if something's keeping you stuck or trapped in some way, explore your options, because as you research new ideas, goals, and intentions, you're going to start to recognize, maybe in the first part of the week of July 15th, 2019, that you can create something that is more successful for yourself in some way, something that inspires you day to day. All right, so your closing prayer is, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Whatever decision you are trying to make, Spirit's saying this isn't the time to do so. They're saying take your time and observe. Let the answers come to you before making a decision. And in the meantime, use your imagination to create inspiration for yourself once again. All right. Thank you again for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below, and I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Take care, and God bless.